So this video is going to be me giving you my lecturer gist. What prompted this video is the movie The Citation movie by Kunle Afola. I'm only telling you to go and watch it so that you can understand what I'm about to talk about. Yes. So if you want to listen to what happened back then, something, stay tuned. See you in the video. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Omolara Obafemi. So yes, when did this lecturer thing start? Okay, there was a time when I was taking some professional courses at Ibadan. So I used to travel and come back on that same day you get. So that day I had an exam in school for I think 4 p.m. Then I had an exam at Ibadan for 10. Yes, I think 8 to 10 or something like that. Then the afternoon was from 12 to 2 or so. I can't remember the details of the timing. So I left for Ibadan. I went there. Then when I was done, I came back in school just in time for my 4 p.m. exam. My friends were even already calling me that 3:30 was supposed to be at the venue and all of that. I think I wore shirt and skirt. I talked to none of them for my exam. But when I came to school for my 4 p.m. exam, I brought out the thing. My face was upside down. So I came for the exam. Then while writing and all, I can't remember the course precisely, but I knew I was done writing. Like I had written everything that I read. Actually, if you did not know what to write, we stand up and leave the place. Because if you are looking left, right, center, they'll say you want to cheat. And there's no even space for you to cheat, because the space was like with three seats, empty seats in between. So please, who do you want to cheat with? And then the person that's supposed to be next to you is like adjacent. So before you even cross, they have caught you. So, and then the room had like more than 5 invigilators. So please, yeah, gotta leave. Aside the rules and regulations, it's not good to cheat. This lecturer came and was like that. I know the lecturer, like he has taken me some courses or taking us some courses, so like I'm familiar with his face, his name and all of that. So it's not like he was a new person, but I didn't know he had that side to him. You understand? So the man came. Yeah, get out! So he was like, "Yeah, done." I said, "Yes, sir. I want to submit." It was like, "No, stay there, write more." I was like, "That's sir, I am done." He said, "No, there's still time. Use your time." I sat down. Later, he was like, "Okay, you don't want to continue writing," because I kept staring at him that, "Guy, I'm not writing anything again. Is that you come and carry the paper, or we'll be looking at each other?" So I was sharp with him. Then he came and collected. It was like he was only to collect it until some people saw it. I said, "Okay." I sat down there because I was not rushing anywhere. I think the second day I didn't have any exams, so I just sat down there. I was waiting for my friends as well. So be done. Then after the exam, it was like, "Come and see me in my office on Monday." I think that day was a Friday, so it was like, "Come and see me in my office on Monday." Okay. Me, I did not know like anything. You get now? It's a normal come and see me in my office on Monday. So on Monday, I had an exam. Yes. So before the exam, he saw me and was like, that's how are you?" I was like, "Good morning, sir." I was like, "You're going for exam? Okay. Before your exam, quickly give me your number, so you now come and see me in my office after." That kind of approach. I didn't see any big deal, so I gave him my number. And then, I didn't even tell my friends about it, because I didn't know what I wanted to tell me. So Isha said, "Come and see me in my office." I was in my year 3 years. So from year 1 to year 3, I didn't have any issue with anybody or anything. In fact, nobody even saw me, because I remember in my year 3, in that same year 3 as well, some female lecturers were like, "So you are a student that they had never seen me before? That is it that my parents used just for when I was coming to school that no lecturer could see me?" Okay, it's because I had to do makeup for some of my lecturers. So like, is it that I know that I'm just always lucky. So he fast forward to the gist. After the exam, I went to the man's office. He now said, "Take your seat." He now said, what are my plans? I was like, "Oh, that in my own course, before you can settle for an aspect, you actually have to do masters." So I had to mention the master's course I wanted to do. So I told him I don't want to mention courses so that if we not go and start finding out which lecturer is which lecturer. So I didn't want to mention any course or any department or anything. If you want more details, come to my WhatsApp or my Instagram DM or something. It's a lie, you don't come. So when I told him, he was like, oh, nice. Then he was like, how's my family? And I told him, oh, my dad is late. He was like, oh my God, his dad is late as well. That it's so sad, something. That what do? I told him I sew as well as I do makeup. And he was like, oh, as a student, that's good. It's good that you're doing something. You know, like that. He was already dropping like encouragement, motivational stuff. I was thinking, oh, this man maybe want to be my father in the school. You understand? I was like, okay, sir. And then it was like, if you have any problems, just let me know, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, sir. Okay, I'm going. As I stood up, the man stood up. And it was like, you're even saying sir too much. Okay. I was like, all right. Okay, sir. What else am I supposed to say? So I was like, you're saying sir too much. You know, okay, yes. I was standing. So it was like, check us now. I'm not so taller than you, so if we're outside, nobody will know that I am your lecturer.
You know when?
That is the part that I knew that something was going on. So I didn't say anything. No. I didn't say anything. I think I was done my exams like for that session. So this man, I didn't say anything. He now said, that I have one course, so that he has a book or maybe textbook or something. I was like, that's sir, I will photocopy it. You get? I think it was for his course also. So me, I was like, when I knew all those things was coming, I started filling my friends in that this was going on. So they were like, I should start bring textbook for them and all, like free textbook, like they'll be able to photocopy and stuff. That's why the man now told me that I should tell him where I would be there. I will photocopy it for me. That's why this man brought photocopied textbook to my hostel gate, like the main gate, not my hostel. I didn't say anything. Next thing, when he wanted, he said, enter the car. So I entered the car because someone was saying, why do you enter the car? I entered, and I know, like how like all those times I was thinking is using play with, and my friends were like, there's nothing there. As far as you know, it's okay. I entered the car, and he started driving, and we are going. When we now got to one place, I don't want to mention names. He was like, what do I want? He gave me, I said I just want a drink. I was start texting all my friends, all the details, everything. Then he was like, see this place. Can you see as we're outside now? Did anybody say good afternoon, sir or ma? That nobody even knows that he's my lecturer, that he looks like my young friend. Okay. As we're now going to, I just said that I have to go to my hostel to prepare for something. I can't remember. I should give him one just like and I said, okay. See, this lecturer is the reason why, like, from my year 3 to year 4, I stopped dressing like a normal man being to class, like just so that he hates me. But it's like maybe beauty lies in the eyes of the builder, because I did not see how. I don't even know, like, this man kept on disturbing my life. So now let me keep giving you the gist. So we went from, as we were now going, I said, that's my friend, one of my friends knows him, like, he knows that he's married with kids and all that. So I asked him that, sir, are you married? That's what the man said. He said, do I look married? I said, that, yeah, like, old enough to be married. I said, that is not old, though, that is just in his late 30s. Someone that was already probably in his late 40s. I was just looking at him like this, like, okay. He was like that. So he didn't give me a no or a yes, and thanks to God, he traveled for one work at a time. So I was happy. Do you know this man used the number there to call me? I don't even know how he had my number still saved. That's why when they sent me a message on WhatsApp that he used my own picture as his laptop wallpaper. Like, am I supposed to be boboed? Sorry. When they used to do that one, let's say use my WhatsApp my picture as his wallpaper in his laptop. That's all his fellow lecturers that came for the coursework as well. They were like, how is that fine girl? Some. That's why I send him a picture. I said I don't have a picture. There's a picture that I used my profile picture on my WhatsApp. That's what this man claimed because I know that it's a lie. Maybe he wants me to feel funky or something. And me, I was even feeling my boyfriend, my present husband's boyfriend at that time. That's my present husband. My husband boyfriend at that time was telling me everything. He was like, I should just keep going, that if it is getting harder, I should feed him in, because his own dad is a professor and all that, so he'll find out how to deal with it. So that was it. And I think at the end of the year, I didn't know he was going to come to Nigeria. I was mentioned that there's this place I used to go to. One woman, she used to for my boyfriend, my husband, she used to for him. So I just used to go there to play with her, learn and all of that, like when I'm free and all. So that's I was like, sir, he is the normal number. So I didn't even know, just because of him, I stopped using my WhatsApp number. Like I deliberately threw that phone somewhere else. But I didn't know it was the one, because I was like, since he traveled now, I started using my phone back. So now I just be there, whoa, Jesus. I said, right. That's how this man came to. Immediately saw me. The man wore native on canvas. I'm like, sorry? Is it because you now traveled for how many minutes now that you now came back with this colorized dressing? Because I don't understand. Isha called me and was like that. And he missed me so much that I immediately got to the state like this. Just said, let him come and see me. Can you come on the road? I was just looking at me that, is it me attending all this? I didn't even say, like, she don't know that I know that you are married. I'd be what? I didn't say anything. That man said, I love you. Hack. I was like, thank you, sir. Because I was short of words. Like, I didn't know what to say. I left. I just said, okay, sir, thank you. So, and I said that if I am free, that for one course that I have, that I should come and meet him, so he will take me through it in a secluded area. Secluded area, like in one room. And I said, okay, sir. And I said, I'm going back, I think on Tuesday. Make sure you call me. Trust your girl. I put off my phone. It was December time. I went to spend Christmas in my boyfriend's house that time with his family. I don't even understand which one's boyfriend, husband. Please, if I say husband, I know it was boyfriend at the time. So my husband's family, then this man now called me. My husband said I should tell him. So I was like that. Good afternoon, sir. I am in my husband's house. Like I told him my fiancé. Yes, that time I said fiancé. They have not even proposed to me. I'm already calling fiancé. Well, so I was like, I'm in my fiancé's house, his parents' house, something. His daddy is a lecturer. Like he now started shouting. Like just started shouting. Hey, why are you telling me that? He just kept after he finished something, I just got to call him. So the following week when we went back to school, he now saw me, he now called me that he wants to see me. Like he saw me in the department, so he called me. I was with my friend. I wants to see me because I was my friend now, and he used to talk to my friend as like play stuff. You get? He didn't used to say that to her. So I now, and you guys don't forget that I said I stopped dressing like a human being. So I was always looking so scruffy and just there to class. Like I lost my sense of fashion actually because of this guy. Just because I didn't want him to be attracted to anything. Like what do I have? Flatters, like so I didn't know what was calling me. Do you know that as I was going to go and meet this man, because it was like going in front, I was going to go and meet him, another lecturer said, fine girl. And I'm like, say oh my poor fine. You're like, don't I know I'm fine? And I'm gonna say that, say the way I stopped dressing, another lecturer is still seeing me, another lecturer in another department too. I just said, thanks sir, and told them Spanish. So I knew that some of them are probably same, birds of the same feather. So I went to meet him, like where was he? He went to one car park, so, not in his car, just like in the road. So it was not like that. He shouted at me that he wants to help my life, that I'm not telling him that I'm with one boy. They now told me the story of one boy I won't get about dating, that the boy traveled out and he cheated the girl, that so he doesn't want something like that to happen to me. My parents sent me to school. I'm not like, my parents sent me to school, but you want to spoil my life because I don't get it. So it just kept on saying, they now told me, do I have a passport that so you can travel to Ghana to just go and spend some time, that he knows the special assistant to Kiniko to one governor. So I told you that Ghana traveling is suffering me. That thing that I just said is written in Yoruba. I don't want this to be too long, but you know I have to give you details. So after that time, then he gave me money one time. I think after that day that he shouted, I was talking to me. I buy it. I was like, no, I'm just going to go to my hostel because I came for something in Sweden. That's why this man gave me 1K that I should go and buy food in restaurants. Okay, I got that. What man? You want to disturb my life? Don't worry. He gave me money. I took it to my hostel. Me and my roommates, we shared the money. Yeah. Because like I don't know. When I said no, he said no. Just can't I buy food for you? And I don't want drama. I collected it. We're outside, so I collected it and I went to enjoy life with my roommates. Then, how did we stop talking? How did I handle it? So there was somebody I used to talk to then. I think the man has had an encounter with him. I used to call him my school father. So I think he had an encounter with the lecturer before. Maybe somebody had reported at the department or something like that. So I don't know, maybe he went to talk to him more. I don't even know. But I just noticed that when we were doing for a new session, this man went for his course and was back. Like I was legit scared. Okay, it was one of his courses that I did. I was scared of my results, but apparently I had A. And he called me and was like that. He knows I had A in my course, so that he just gave me because he likes me. That's why he gave me it. I even gave my friends A as well. Should they used to construct results? So if I don't have the A, they would have removed it. So I was just looking at him like, I'm listening to your bobo. I know what I wrote. It's you that know. Back to what I was saying. So when he came for a new session, I was there. Do you know that, as in, my heart was already beating that, hey, my final year, this man again. But guess what? The man saw me coming like this and wanted to enter the floor. Like, legit wanted to enter the floor. Or maybe it's my husband I went to talk to. I don't even know. But like, it was just like one switch. I don't even understand what happened. Or maybe it's my prayers that worked. Because I started praying that this man should see me just as a student and nothing else. Like it got to me. I told but I couldn't even tell my mom at that time. I told her after because she would have been worried. So honestly, I think that the prayers were it, or maybe because he saw me talking to that my school father, or even in class, he would call my friends that sitting beside me to answer questions. He cannot call me. He can't look at me. Like there was even one time that I started looking for his trouble. There's this girl that used to sell popcorn in my class. I started eating popcorn in the class, like not like eating in front of him. Like I was just being, so you know that I'm shy eating something, but like he could not still talk to me. So I was like, wonderful. And I was happy. Like even that course that I think I had a B or an A. I'm not sure now. Like I was really surprised. So if you're experiencing something like this, please talk to people. That one, don't say don't hide it. Talk to people, tell people, because you don't know who knows who, or who might have had an encounter with that lecturer and they'll tell you as well. Everything does not end the way it ended in that citation movie. Like it's not easy to fight a battle with lecturers, like, because they have mouths. There's some people that they report and then it dies at the lowest stage. It doesn't even get to disciplinary committee or anything. So that was it. So God helped me to fight the fight. The man became scared of me after all. After everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more, just stay tuned. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel, share this video on every platform, and make sure you like the video and drop your comments as well. Bye. See you in my next video.